Good morning, Zodiac, and welcome. It's the Soul Family Read for the 2nd of September, using the Gilded Tarot Royale deck today. I want to forget a card. Two of Pentacles falling out. We'll keep that in mind. So I asked anybody who's been watching this Soul Family Read or watching me, has any advice, please put it up here. And I want critical advice, okay? This is not about my ego. I want this channel to succeed. And it's been a struggle for me on many, many levels. But I have a commitment here, and I just feel, I know there's things I need to do. There's some technological things I need to do, and I just can't figure out how to do them, and I can't find anybody to help me right now. I'd like to just take my own visage off of the thumbnails and put up a banner, because I don't think, no ego, I don't look like a tarot reader, maybe that's part of the problem. I was looking at the analytics, and it went down to 0 subscribers views, and the new viewers went way up, but that's not what I want. With this reading in particular, I want a base here. I want to speak to people that relate to this reading, and I'm going to take that. I'm sorry, this is going to be the first position. So I want people that relate to this reading, and that want to come back and watch it day after day. So I feel like I'm trying so hard, and I'm just digging in sand here. So let me know if you have anything you can say in the way of constructive criticism at this point. But today, it's Thursday, we're moving through the week. Kind of my theme here is still manifestation. I'm still thinking about Lionsgate. You can't let that go, guys. This is a big year. I mean, everything's going around. We got the big thing to me still is Mars now is really almost exactly opposite Neptune. Maybe today or tomorrow it's going to hit exact. But now where the mind and heart is at around love and relationships here for the soul family is the Lovers. So I got to tell you, the only thing that's going well in my life is my love life. But I've been banging that manifestation since 2012. What I put out was, in the name of light and love, only so as serves the greatest good spirit, let her come to me of open heart, who is right and true for me as I am right and true for her, only so as we cause no harm to either, and we are perfect for each. And I thought about that a long time before I really put it out there in every way I do in terms of manifestation. And it took 9 years. And a lot of mistakes along the way. So Lovers is coming up, and with this reading I try to make it about us and not so much like a heart spread about the other person. So for this reading, maybe you're not even into relationships, I'd like you to be able to follow this, because love is all about relationships. Hopefully we're not isolated and alone, because we're not meant to be isolated and alone. How we grow and how we learn and how our soul grows and learn, most importantly, is relating to other people and loving relationships, friends, family, lovers. A lover, however you lovers, if you want lovers. I got no judgment, man. Whatever works, right? So this is a beautiful card, man. It's definitely saying that this is about where our mind and heart is at. You're watching this resonating. It's about love, guys. So let's see what's blocking this love. Wow, 9 of Swords. So this is kind of where I'm at, because I just opened about my channel. Venus is about love in your chart. I'm an astrologer too. So Venus is not just about your lover and about relationships. It's about, how you look to other people, how attractive you are to other people. And it's about how you love and how you want to be loved. And it's also about work, particularly if you love your work. And I love my work. So this speaks to me on that level. And, look, they're being haunted at night, can't sleep, the 9 of Swords. I often say about the 9 of Swords, one thing I like about it, I feel like the 9 of Swords energy is we're engaged. I mean, it's negative, it's painful, but we're engaged. We're really trying. And it's very speaking to me. I'm really trying in my mind to figure things out and figure out what's going on. But this is speaking to a love interest, you know. So something's not going well. You know, this Lover's card in this deck, you see the man here. It looks almost like a ghost, huh? So this kind of speaks to me. This is somebody, this is probably not, you're physically not maybe with them. I mean, this could be grieving over a lost lover that passed away. A lost lover that's ghosting you and not in your life. A lost lover just gone. I have people like this. I mean, they might as well be dead. You know, I loved them so much, and they said they loved me, and thought they were the one, and then they just disappear. And, you know, for all practical purposes, they might as well die. In a way, it'd be easier if they died, because then, you know, you don't feel like it's not their fault they died. They didn't really abandon you. They're just not there. And then you can kind of move on. But it's something like this ghost from the past. They put these two together. What's haunting the mind and what's keeping us up at night is something we want from the past, something that we want in the future. You know, and the woman is just swooning, just wanting this so bad. And I get the feeling this is someone that was in your life before, you know, and maybe you know you're not going to have this with that person, because this is me. I knew I wouldn't have it again with that person, and I kind of doubted, maybe this is what this is. I kind of doubted I could ever have love again like I have with this one person. And then lo and behold, I did. And I, honest to God, did not really think it was possible. I held out, I prayed for it, but, you know, it can happen. And let's see what our advice is here. Wow. It can happen, and that's the advice. 4 Wands. And the advice here, too, is that keep in mind that what you're looking for is something solid, which doesn't surprise me. This is also about taking action. The 4 Wands, to me, got the happy family card, you know, the long-term solid relationship or marriage, but it's the building of, because, you know, Wands are actions. So this is the building of a long-term relationship or marriage. So it's going to take action. And with the 9 of Swords, there's inaction. We're in our head. We can't move forward. It's like you sort of can't move back. It's like really being stuck. But in my opinion, we're engaged. And a lot of times the advice with this is to, with the lovers, it might make sense, get out of our head, get into our feelings, get into our heart space here. The downside to the balcony, dog's just barking because people are walking by on the street. God bless them, just doing their job. You know, this is like speaking to having to take action. I'm going to clarify that. Queen of Pentacles. So you're having to take action, maybe towards an earth sign. There's someone be mature and very stable and responsible. Now this could be your energy, like you need to channel this part of yourself, but with the mirror, and that's what this is all about, we draw in the people that, so by being the Queen of Pentacles, being strong in ourselves, being secure, knowing our own value. Queen of Pentacles knows her own value. There's a little bit of the Empress energy that comes with this. I think it's the Queen of Pentacles that becomes the Empress, all right? That's kind of, so really being strong. And I was thinking of that too in terms of manifestation, really being clear about what we want. You know, we want this strong, solid, long-term committed relationship, someone that will work. The Queen of Pentacles would 100% work to build this, you know. She would have the resources to build this too. And we'll put that there. Okay, and the outcome, guys. It's the 3 of Pentacles. Wow. This is all about doing work. And this speaks to the good work that we do ourselves. This is the good worker card, the professional. This is the person, you see, he loves what he does. So this is speaking to, in terms of relationship, playing to our strengths and putting the work in. You know, that's kind of the feeling I got even before the Queen of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands, because it's the building of a long-term solid relationship. Some action has to be taken to get out of our heads here with these swords, with just being in our heads. And when you put the Pentacle, Queen of Pentacles along with this, it's sort of bringing a solid energy to whatever it is that we're thinking about. So it could be like whatever your worst fear is, go ahead and face it, with be prepared to do a lot of work on it, and bring your best work to it, bring your best self to it. You know, all we can bring to a relationship is you know, ourselves. And this is the person who is the best glass blower. And other glass blowers would go to them, as an analogy I always use. You know, so, you know, you want glass blown, you're going to go to her because she's the best glass blower, and even the other glass blowers know it. So this is someone that has complete mastery of their work, what they do. It kind of implies to me too that there's work needs to be done, because it's also a working card. I love it, along with the Eight of Pentacles. And then at the bottom of the deck, I was saving to last, Death card. Don't let that fool you, but there's a transformation that needs to happen. That's the underlying energy. And I think like a lot of us are right in the middle of this transformation. That's what's ongoing. And maybe today you're turning your mind towards relationships with this lover, you know, or just kind of be wistfully thinking about some past love that's no longer with you, that you maybe want. But with Four Wands being with the advice from Spirit, it's like there's definitely possible to have this love again. Maybe not with the same person, but does it really matter if you have love? I mean, if you're just, it's kind of like a fetish. If we can only have love for this one person from the past we had love for, it becomes like some kind of fetish for that person. And maybe what we want is just the love like we had with them, whatever that was to you. And it can be built. And it implies to me too that there could be an earth person here for you, you know, Taurus or Virgo or Capricorn energy here coming in. And it also is like you want something really solid, with the Queen of Pentacles clarifying and the Three of Pentacles being the outcome. And in order to get there, something's got to change, and that's what the Nine of Swords is. The next is the Ten of Swords, and then you're done. So you're not quite done with trying to figure out in your mind what happened. Maybe it is you can't figure out and get closure with what happened in the past. Keep in mind, if you want personal read, I do what I call forensic reads, where we go back and revisit with tarot, and do it with astrology too, and figure out what happened and get closure when you can't get closure with your person. Because maybe that's what's needed to finish this transformation. That's the overall energy for the reading, guys. So do let me know if that resonates, and join me tomorrow, or do the weekend soul family read. And tomorrow, Friday, I'll be adding a new singles read. It'll be a collective read like this read, but for singles, okay? And I'll use the heart spread for that. But we'll make it a singles read instead of how I use it mainly for a couples read now. And remember that Thursdays is always Libra and Scorpio day. So today up will be the heart spreads for Libra and Scorpios, okay? Thank you guys for joining me.